Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I want to play Run. Let's random. I want to get another victory. I feel like some of the runs that we've had lately have been a lot of fun. I feel like I've won in unusual circumstances and using unusual builds. Stygian Hellhorn. Have we done Stygian Exile Hellhorn before? Stygian Hellhorn. Here. We have not done it. Sweet. Let's do it. Helical Crystallis, Welder Helper, Guardian Stone. Apply armor 1 to friendly units with Incant. You think there's like a synergy here of, and Consume Seraph. You think there's a synergy of like putting the Welder Helper in the Guardian Stone or vice versa? To make like a super Incant unit? I don't know. Stygian Exile. So this is the heavy Incanter. I feel like Split Anvil will help for that because we can play a lot more spells. So do we want Titan Channel or Dire Channel? Deal damage or just be big? Action deal damage. I like Titan Channel just being big, honestly. And especially if we can like put armor on him to keep him alive a little bit longer, that's nice. I do also really like Titan Channel with like morsels, because then you could, or you know what? I think I like Dire Channel with morsels, but we're not Umbra. Because if you can stack morsels on a unit, you can actually make them pretty powerful. But yeah, we'll just let's do this. +4 attack. Do we have spells? We have torches. We can do it. We can kill the back line pretty easily. It's gonna be awkward, but it always is when you turn on that trial, because you know, very tough trial. We'll start here. Spell. At least early, I suppose it is relatively easy to unlock the Titan Channel. And you know what? Have some armor. There you go. Don't play you at the top, though. We don't need it. There's also no like further reason to play spells, but it's okay. At least it's an easy first fight, you know? Plus 10 magic power. I gotta admit that does sound tempting. If we're gonna be playing a lot of spells, we want them to be strong, but I do still feel like maybe even just another helical would be nice, because it's a powerful spell. Hornbreak, Fortify, Fledgling Imp. Take Piercing. Revenge, Frostbite, Incant. Armor 3, and Cold Celia, Sweep, Frostbite. I like Titan Sentry. To be able to make this unit endless and come back over and over again is beautiful. Incant Armor is also funny on Guard of the Unnamed. Maybe we can make like a very tanky Incanter unit, but I think we just want Titan Sentry. And what I like about Titan Sentry is that if he's endless, you don't need anything else on him. You don't need to unit meld him to make him better. He just is good. All right, so you are good. It's like, I don't even have to look at the units. I know exactly what I want on him, and we got exactly what we wanted on him. Now I could make him inflict more frostbite, but that's probably not necessary because we probably do enough frostbite, but it's also just very tempting to maybe try to do that to inflict Frostbite 6. He's already a big tank, you know what? It's possible. I could even do it right now if I really wanted to. Spell Chain. We have nothing that's worth spell chaining. We have nothing that's worth intrinsic. Are we gonna meld? Why not? What does this do? Armor 10. Let's meld. This way we make a super Titan Sentry that is Frostbite 6. It's either Frostbite 6 or Frostbite 3+3, which matters because if we get, you know, the artifact that increases Frostbite generation on enemy units, then, you know, that'll be twice as effective. But yeah, this is very interesting. I love having this guy. Is he worth like duplicating 5 copies of and adding him to the deck? I have no idea. You're taking 12 damage. I feel like that's the play, just to make sure that you die next floor. Now, you not dying does suck. Oh, it sucks so much, I can't even kill you. Well, you're gonna take 17 and then 16 damage. I do have to play a spell up there to kill you. Okay, so we're gonna play this and this. Now you're dead. Can't kill you, which is highly unfortunate. We just didn't draw a torch. Any torch would have done it. My life for a torch. We also are not playing any spells, but you know, we'll play all the spells here because we're gonna get all the torches finally. Yep, there you go. Sweet, and have some armor. I mean, Welder Helper even granting armor is nice just to keep the guy living longer, but our Frostbite is kind of crushing. Ice Tornado. Split Anvil. Oh, right, we got Split Anvil. We'll take it. Expensive spells. I kind of forgot about it until just now. We want expensive spells. We're gonna skip these. I mean, Steelworker for the armor gain is nice. Make a unit +10, and -3, or make a unit +30, and +1 capacity. A Demon Fiend and a Demon Fiend is nice. A Consumer doubled in a Consumer makes it cost 7 by default. We could also get like the Energy Imp to make it cost -4. I mean, having another big unit would be nice. It just has to be a unit that's playable, which is currently like impossible. But like, I love the Demon Fiend +30, because if we get like a multi-strike unit or a tank or, you know, a unit that that is sweep, that's a good buff. Consumer is just unplayable. We only have 2 imps. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Demon Fiend for the stats. We're not building around imps. I don't think we can make that guy playable, unfortunately. Duplicate. Do you think we should just duplicate our Titan Sentry? I think we should. I think we should. Railbeater Demon Fiend. I mean, we could make a 70-70 unit. Sorry, an 80-80 unit, my bad. Or we could make a Railbeater have 40-40. I'd rather make a cheap unit that's able to be played, I think. Also, hello, welcome. Kamakex, I think, in chat. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't really want to put a Demon Fiend in a Demon Fiend right now. Maybe later. Do I want a Railbeater? I don't know. We'll take it and we'll see what we get out of it. I am very tempted to duplicate the Titan Sentry though. It's like the perfect tank unit, and nothing else really fits. So we will duplicate. We should have gone to the Concealed Caverns first. I'm realizing that's a very dumb move on my part. Yeah, it's like absurdly dumb move on my part. But friendly units getting +10 is probably what we'll take, because one unit getting +25 will help the sentries, but just making them have +10 will also help. But yeah, we should have put +25 on them and then doubled them, but we'll just take the +10 and Heartless. We can't heal, so. It's still good. It's still good, just not as good as it could have been. Okay, and we are gonna cool it on the Pact Shards. We're already at 40. Let's, you know, worry about our units for a little bit here. But any sentry doesn't matter because it'll just come back at full health later. So, I mean, I think you just play. I think you just literally play as many spells as you can just to unlock your champion. I think in the future we might even start the champion at the top, but for now this is like perfectly fine. You could tank. I don't know, kind of like why not? That actually killed a unit, which is nice. You're dying. Might as well just, you know, inflict more frostbite on the boss. I mean, sure. There you go, have more frostbite. Like, I really do feel like these are gonna be fast floors. That's not what I wanted you to discard. Just because we, you know, we just play our cards very quickly. We know exactly what we're trying to play. So you're not quite dead. I can't kill you. That'll leave you at 2 HP, and if I torch you again, you'll have 1. So unfortunately, we just have to let you essentially die, or essentially almost die. But we'll grant armor at least. Not a great turn for this to happen, because you want him to die right before the Relentless happens, but obviously that didn't happen. It doesn't matter though. Because you have 45 frostbite and you're taking 45 damage a turn. So again, another like relatively quick fight. One Horn's Tome. No, it doesn't fit. Although, in my head, I'm like, okay, what if you put it on the Endless unit and they die and come back? They won't have Fragile, I think, but then, no, they would still have Fragile, I think. But then what, it doesn't matter, they don't do enough damage. Doubling Frostbite does feel pretty good. This will help for everything except for Divinity, because he will cleanse Frostbite every turn. Frostbite is actually kind of a negative on that fight, or if not a negative, it's not amazing. Pirebound, though, is a great card, especially to freeze it. Got another Titan Sentry. I don't need another Titan Sentry. Horned Warrior could just be like a good buff unit. And you know what? He's multi-strike. This is a great unit to put the Demon Fiend inside of. Just make him really big. Make him really big. And then unit upgrades, I think we just want an artifact. Although we could do 2 removal, but we wouldn't have a lot of money for upgrades. And yeah, I think we'll go artifact. An artifact with like double incant could just make the run for us, so I want to try to look for it. Gain energy. Gaining energy is fine. I think making the torches do 5 damage is better. And then we also have the option of taking a sweep unit with spell weakness. I think, hold on, we have tank, kinda tank, welder helpers, capacity. You're gonna go on there, make you 3 pips, you have 2 pips. We do have room for 1 more unit. Do I really care about a sweeper? Well, we have frostbite. I don't really think we need a sweeper. So I think if anything, this might just be a pass. I think we have too many units. If we get quick though, we would certainly love to have one of these Silophytes with spell weakness. I mean, and we have some pretty powerful spells. All right, you know what? We'll take it, we'll see what happens. Now, 9100 or action deal damage. I think I'm gonna go heavy damage path. We have frostbite covered, like we have the turnover turn damage covered. Let's just make this unit insanely powerful, you know? He hits the boss, he'll kill the boss. Restore all health when they move up a floor. Frostbite 6, 6, 12, 24 frostbite. We'd still need to hit him on the top floor or else they're gonna make it through, but we do have a Horned Warrior and spells. I think this will lead us to take a lot of damage, so let's not do it. It's probably the most dangerous option to take because you never have any guarantee that you'll be able to kill the units as they move up. It's unfortunate but true. And we'll just play some more spells. How many do we have to play? 8? 10! Good lord. Well, let's start there. You're okay. You know what? I don't want to put a train steward to block. Just go ahead and take 5 damage. Okay, Titan Sentry. We're gonna draw another Titan Sentry. Because you're not taking any damage, I kinda don't even care about putting anything down on this floor. We could start stacking up the Frostbite though. Okay, you know, I will do this for Frostbite stacking. 8 damage twice, and then 5. So 21 damage. It's not enough to kill you, but only barely. You making it to the pyre doesn't matter. I think we'll, it's so close to killing you. What if I hit you twice? That's only 6 Frostbite times 2. It's not enough. But you know what? I actually do like it. Because if we can't kill him on the next floor, this will. Oh, he didn't take the trial! I was like, why did they not heal? I was still in the mindset of we had to kill him. We do not need to kill him. Okay, in that case, you know, let's just make sure that you don't do too much to us. Discarded the wrong card, but that's fine. We only need to play one more spell anyways. And then, you're all dead. You do have spikes. I would like to murder you. You're only taking 105. Now you're dead. Don't ascend him into the pyre, that costs you damage. This is going very well. Sap 2, freeze a card in hand, apply Frostbite 2. You know, apply Frostbite 2 to units. Stacking up Frostbite does matter, except for the Divinity, because he should cleanse it every turn. So I don't want to go down that path. We do discard a lot, so we might be able to get that sap for free. Preserve to freeze a card. It is a free incant, and the freezing could be nice. I'll take the preserve. Move unit to the front and apply armor 10. I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. Skip. I mean, if we play an imp, we can just play it for armor, or we can just dump him from the deck. I don't care. I think we should go spell upgrades. Our spells have not been upgraded yet. Silence or +4 armor each time it's applied. So that does work with the welder helpers. You don't apply armor every turn. We didn't take that unit. So do we need it? Do we need it? No? Silence? Yeah. Demon units get multi-strike at start of battle, summon 4. Blight and Scourges cost 0. That's a very interesting artifact, but I think we want demon units getting multi-strike. And now I'm thinking, all right, well, the Demon Fiend has multi-strike. But I still think you want to buff up the Horned Warrior. I still think you want to buff him up soon, because he's gonna have multi-strike 3, and he's gonna do over 100 damage every turn. Sounds nice. Plus 20 magic power. We can make one good torch, and we can make, you know, the helicals much cheaper. Permafrost. Permafrost Siren Song probably is the best option. It might get discarded, but I still think it's the best option. Another torch, another helical. If we play Ice Tornado, it makes everything else free. I think we're okay playing it at cost. I think that was an okay set of upgrades. Nothing amazing, but the multi-strike is pretty good. And enemy units starting on each floor is insanely easy if we get a Frostbite tank. AKA, they're just all gonna die. Sweet. Bung, 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 bung. Bung, 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 bung. And then we are just gonna play spells. So let's play a torch. And Forgotten Power, we need to play 8 more. You will die up here. You do sweep, but you will still die up here. You're all dying up here, great. Yeah, let's just play that and then incant. Like, any spell will kill you. I think we'll do it like this. Then that makes sure that you're like in a position to die. Let's keep the Horned Warrior in hand. Good. It's kind of hard doing this only playing units on the top floor, but you know, we're getting there. Healing for 13. You're not taking much damage, huh? Well, we cannot unlock Soul Guard. We can get very close. You heal for 20, which means you're taking 7. You are gonna hit the pyre. Let's just make sure that you take as little as possible. One more spell would have done it, but that's okay. Yeah, we took 1 hit, who cares? And these units are gonna start getting frostbite when they get up every floor. This is also an unfortunately bad draw. At least we do have the champion out there, but we are gonna take some hits on the pyre. And this is with the trial on, but like all that meant is that we played up here. It doesn't really change how we played too much, does it? 10 times 2, multi-strike, melee weakness. That's a good unit. Demon Fiend's unplayable. Can't play that anywhere. You also do 36 damage, which is like a lot. There you go. It's something. It's a living. Taking 137. You are getting a lot of frostbite, I would assume. 53. That's pretty good, but there's another tank up here. 88. 123. And I'm looking at the numbers and it's frostbite 3, so that relic that gives +2 frostbite would be insanely good if we could get it. We partially silence units, but that is still good to have. I know I'm taking a lot of cards, but there's a reason for it, and the reason is that that's tempting. That's tempting to put all units on one floor. Used to not days 2, used to days 1, and cost 1. I'm probably gonna take card draw on the next boss fight so that we can get through our deck quickly, because with the anvil, we want to get through the deck quickly. And we'll also probably meld units here, and probably even upgrade the units, so let's go left path. We can double up on units later, let's just make them better. We haven't removed any cards. The reason you're taking it is that you like a lot of cards. I also do like a lot of cards, I will admit that. Okay, large stone. So now here's an important question. If we large stone the Horned Warrior, we can't play him on a floor with any tanks. He's his own tank. Same thing with the Horned Warrior, because we're gonna be putting another unit in these units. The Demon Fiend. He's too expensive, I can't play him. And it's also just like good value elsewhere. So if we do that, we can make one unit deal like 60 times 3 damage with 85 health, which seems pretty freaking good. We can dump imps in front of him to keep him alive, and then they can just do a lot of damage. Or we could upgrade the Rail Beater and then make this a 55 times 260, sorry, 55 times 290 with 30 armor and melee weakness. I think we prefer the Horned Warrior upgrade, but it is tempting. And just in case we play you, I will upgrade you and reroll. We got quick. Making you quick would actually, you know, cut down on the amount of damage that you do. We do have the opportunity to make the silo fight quick, but I don't think that matters. I think applying frostbite is probably more important. So I think, you know, if anything, we just want to give you even more health. You're gonna have an insane amount of health on you, which is beautiful. These units probably are just gonna be purged at this point. Let's see what we get here. Purge a card, gain a card. That's like an easy choice. No Malika to purge. Dude, a rare Stygian card could be like a really high-powered spell. I mean, I do like it. We have a lot of garbage, and this makes things free, so that's a lot of incanting, which is what I like about it. Now, let's, before we do this, take a quick look. With the unit melds coming up, I don't really want to upgrade them right now, because I don't think we need to. Like, we'll put Demon Fiend in the Horned Warrior later. Right now he's a 90-80. We don't need to make him bigger for this fight. We'll make him bigger after this fight. That way this fight's easier. And its rage fell, so I don't want to make it too tough. I love the start though. You always want to start on the bottom, I think. Does that give you armor? No. Honestly, it kind of makes sense. But at least we got some incanting done. 11 frostbite isn't a lot, but that's what the units are for. We did get another unit that we want to play, so we're going to play it. This is the low capacity floor though, so we'll probably play the Horned Warrior on the top. So this does feel like a turn where we're just gonna be focusing on playing units. So it's gonna be you to stack frostbite, tank, damage, and we should kill you when you move up now. That's the most important thing. And now we can just play spells. And again, these tanks that take damage, they're endless. Who cares if they die? Sorry, but who cares if they die? Extra armor gen would be nice on the Rail Beater, but we might not play him once we get the Horned Warrior upgraded. So again, I think the Rail Beater might just be toast from the deck. As is, we're just gonna be myrtleizing and myrtleizing and myrtleizing. That's 7 incants. And you're dead. You're taking 94 damage, which is pretty good. I could just Siren Song you out of here, but we might as well play the Ice Tornado. Then we can play the Siren Song. You can't move up, but you can still get dazed. Do I have any units to play here? Train Steward? I see Silo Fight. I don't mind if you die, so I think we're just gonna play that. What's the incant at? 8? 9? One more? That'll do it. Taking 6 damage. Just don't make this guy fragile, I think. That'll kill you. I don't mind that you're attacking though, you're stacking up more frostbite. I actually kind of want to do this. Make sure that this guy dies so we can replay him. But even a torch will do it. There you go. Then probably just incant, huh? Again, I feel like we should maybe even just straight up kill our own unit. Like, make sure that we get them back to get replayed at full health. We're pretty close to the end of Relentless, so I think this is okay. You're both dying, which is beautiful. You're stacking melee weakness, and you're gonna hit for 60, 30, 30 with 28 frostbite. And then here I am like, okay, well, what if we just, no, save the capacity for the Titan Sentry to come back. There you go. There you go. Abe gets lost in the game and sometimes ignores chat. We still love you, says Twigbreaker. I've been responding to chat, I think. Oh no, Corks came and said hi, so hi Cork, how's it going? Welcome. You are too late for Isaac though. I think we'll just stack up more days. And then, there's no reason to keep incanting, but we might as well. then spell. You're dead. Beautiful. 98 Frostbite. Again, this Frostbite's not going to do much against Divinity, but hopefully the units that we're going to get will. Quark says, I'm used to Abe ignoring me. Rude. +5 magic power, dispels in hand. We don't have anything that's attuned, but it is still a good card. Sap and Frostbite would be really nice so if we can stack up energy, but we don't have anything that generates energy. We don't do anything with Rage. Harness the Titan, though, it is a good target for holdover, as is Gift for a Guard to get through your deck faster and get the incants going. As is Siren Song for the daze. If we daze, we can even play things on the top floor on Divinity. But I do like Harness the Titan. It's a good card. And we are gonna go for even more draw. Energy's not a problem. Capacity's not really a problem. The game just crashed. That's a bit of a problem. Also, hello, welcome, Lady Aranine. I have nothing else to do. I'll focus on chat for a minute. I blame you. Okay, at least it saved taking the card, I think. Did it? Let's see. Yep, Harness the Titan. All right. Okay, so we also do need 45 more pack shards, but there's plenty of opportunity. Units do not need upgrading. We are about to meld a unit, though. So I think we go for spells. Another artifact is nice, but if we take the trial, we can buy artifacts, which I'm kind of tempted to do. Remove Consume, cost 1 more. +10 magic power. Make a spell cost less. I mean, a helical costing less would be nice, but having something that costs 2 is good in the deck. Let's see what we get. Okay, why don't I help you with those bastards? Upgrade a unit. So this'll upgrade a unit with either Sap on Summon or Sunderstone for melee weakness. If we Sunderstone the Horned Warrior, then he could do like 300 damage in a single turn. It's insane. Taking control of a unit would be really nice to put a tank in the front of our units during Relentless, sorry, not during Relentless, but during the fight against the Divinity. But if we just do enough damage, we can just kill the units as they move up anyways, you know? It's both very tempting. I think we're gonna go upgrade a unit and see what we get. Oh, you can choose. Summon, Sap, or Strike melee weakness. Dude, Strike melee weakness on the Horned Warrior is gonna be insane. I don't think a little upgrade is gonna cut it. That unit is gonna get real strong. Now, do we want 15 stacks? Like, we went from 4 stacks to 10 stacks. Going up to 15 is like not a problem. Bang, 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 bang. And then we want the Demon Fiend. Yeah. This unit is gonna have 4 capacity, but he's still like the obvious choice. 60 times 3, 110. Multi-strike. On-strike melee weakness. 4 capacity. Heck, I mean, it's tempting to consider doubling him, but it's probably not what we want. Intrinsic. An intrinsic gift for the guard could be kind of interesting, but let's save some shards for the next shop. Making a spell cheaper. I mean, making gift for a guard 1, maybe giving it holdover would be incredible. Let's see what's in the shop though, because we have a shop right here. Remove consume. Don't care. 60 for a reroll could cost up to 120, 180. We can afford this. Let's make the Harness the Titan free. Permafrost. Okay, not what we wanted, but still okay. I think we might save money. Make that more likely to kill. We can make this cost 2, and then it still makes everything that's 1 free. And then let's not upgrade anything. It's very tempting to make Gift for a Guard free, but it'll be free anyways when we play it. And we don't need intrinsic on anything. That's not the type of run we're building here. We don't need intrinsic holdover spell chain wretch. Spell shield. This should not matter. The frostbite is what does damage and the units are endless. Corky, I've had a bad day. Cats got into trouble this morning. Scratched you before you got up. They're like running around. Oh, Lord. Freaking cats, man. Freaking cats. You're taking a lot of damage, but I think we're just gonna murder you. I also do not want to get rid of Siren Song in case I need to push the Gilded Wing up, but we're gonna draw units soon, so let's get that stacked. And I'm glad we didn't discard it, this card. Okay, so that needs to be played. Not doing as much damage as we would like, but that's okay. We are going to Magic Power. You're dying. I think we'll, just, like, try to work you down. At least we do have Siren Song here. But if we draw our unit, there he is. We can kill you. He's so big! You also have to get played. So don't play this. The days doesn't matter, you're dead. Instead, get some more incants going. We have to get up to 15. We just have to get to 15 by Relentless. You're taking 22, because you have, you just have too much. You have too much. That's all there is to it. Still only taking 22. This might be an opportunity to Siren Song. We would only get hit by spikes, which is really not that bad. It's really not that bad. A couple of torches would be nice, just to make sure that you die. But you have Spell Shield? Yeah, okay. Because how much damage are we going to take if we let you go right now? You will take 22 and then 21, and then we do 40 damage. So you will only do 10 damage to the pyre. That's got to be better than 3 spikes per hit. I'm going to let you hit the pyre. I'm going to let you hit the pyre. You do 5, you do 5. Torch, so Torch doesn't matter at all. So do it like that. Still a lot of incanting. You've got to be played. Would love to play Give for a Guard, but that's like way more important. And then, might as well, at the very least, we can preserve Gift. I don't want to play this. Our unit at the top floor is taking a lot of damage, but once we get the champion out, that should be enough to defeat the boss. I'm not worried about the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This needs to stay in our hand for the boss. That would be a very big help. I could play this just to play it, I suppose, but I mean, I only need to play 2 more spells. I think we might just want to do this, like, hold on. Spell weakness, or spell shield, spell shield. I have spells I can play down here next turn, and one of them is the Unnamed Tome, so I think we're just gonna end turn here. And for you, you're only taking 18 damage, because you are not open. You need to get open. Now you're dead. Like, it changes so quickly, which is beautiful. So it's 2 hits to kill you, make it 1. And then when you move up, you just got more spell shield to deal with. Okay. So, you know, we may have taken 10 damage because of the trial, but who cares? We got 400 gold from that. That's a lot of artifacts, and we need artifacts. We need good artifacts. Inferno, too much. Yes, in theory, we could play this on a floor with our Titan sentries and then let them die and come back, but this is too much. It doesn't really fit the build. What are we putting on our floors, by the way? Horned Warriors on one, Titan Sentries are on the other. Silophyte and Railbeater are kind of pointless right now. Welder Helpers will buff the Horned Warrior by going in front. Train Steward is pointless. If we were gonna hold over something, what would we hold over? I don't know. I am tempted to just take the Inferno just to wipe a floor that has our units on it. Could also take Branding Right to put armor on the Horned Warrior. It is 20, is it 24 armor? No, we didn't take that relic. You know, this is a tough call. Inferno is a great spell though. I don't want to keep replaying our tanks every turn though, just by playing an Inferno once. But it does, you know, it does get the job done, doesn't it? It does get the job done. I don't think we need it, but we draw so many cards, we might have an opportunity to play it. I think we will Hellvent. As for what do we duplicate? Another Horned Warrior can't fit anywhere, but it is still a good unit to take. Maybe we should have gotten like that Ascend card. I also do want to upgrade spells, so this is actually the perfect path. Yeah. All right, remove cards. We're gonna remove a Train Steward, and then we'll talk. Get out of here. X. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. We do, no. I mean, if we upgrade spells, we only have one upgrade on all of our spells anyways. An extra slot doesn't matter. A cheap unit could be good, but like our floors are already set. I think this is a reroll. This is what we wanted. Too late. But +2 Frostbite every time it's applied means now it's Frostbite 10 instead of 6. So that's pretty nice. And then Trader's Quill could be very good with a few of the consume cards that we have. Mainly Gift for a Guard making cards consume. Does deal an extra like 30 damage to the front enemy unit per card played. Let's check out what we got here though real quick. Dude, days 6 with Permafrost is beautiful. -1. We'll put this on. Put it on the Inferno, +10 magic power. Put this on maybe Permafrost, Ice Tornado. Then we'll reroll Holdover. So what needs Holdover? Harness the Titan is a pretty good holdover because eventually we can just have this with helical crystals that do a lot of damage, or Horn Breaks. Honestly, even Horn Break just being on holdover would be nice because then that would give us the piercing every turn. But I think if anything, we would just want to holdover Harness the Titans to make the magic power better. It's a free incant every turn. So is Preserve, but I kind of like Harness the Titan. Some of our spells don't really take full advantage of the extra magic power, but when they do, I think we'll be happy to have them. Forgotten Power, the Frostbite's nice, but I think they're a little bit too little too late. And then we will dump the, don't duplicate, we'll dump the other one. I'd rather keep the torches. We also still need 20 points. Unit melding is an option. We could put armor on something. Put a welder helper on a welder helper, or incant armor onto the rail beater. We're never gonna be playing these units though, I don't think. So we could just make gift for a guard cost 1. Or we could dupe something. And what would we dupe? What would we dupe? We could dupe another Titan Sentry or another Horned Warrior. I like them both. In fact, I kind of like having another Horned Warrior in case one of them dies. We can just play another one. Like, these are supposed to die, so the Titan Sentries are okay. Yeah, I kind of like another Horned Warrior. We still need to take more pact shards, but we'll take some. Sure, I'll make that 2 cheaper. There you go. I like it. I love the frostbite that we have. I love the units that we have. We just got to make sure we get our champion unlocked. Now, this is very unfortunate, but we actually do have the perfect counter when we don't draw our unit, Inferno. So Soul Guard's gonna go out. Inferno's gonna go out. You know what? Actually, I think we, nah, let's just dump this. And then we'll incant next turn with Preserve. It's a pretty good opening move, really. Okay, no tanks yet. Oh, no, we got one. So you're gonna go down here. You're gonna go up here. I could put you here, and you'll wipe the entire floor. I'd rather have you at the top, though. You know, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd rather have you exactly where you are. Preserve this, and then play it. Good, good, good. If he dies, whatever. You know, we have another one. We have more units that we can play. I'm not that worried. Okay, we need you to go out, though. Now the Frostbite is going to start to stack. I'm not paying any attention to devouring spells. We didn't need either of these, so the fact that they devoured is like perfectly fine. It's just stupid that I wasn't even paying any attention, you know? The Rail Beater could go out. In fact, I'm of the opinion that we maybe should play the Rail Beater. We have floors that are set. Yeah, sure, you know what? You can go there. You can go there. You're all still dying anyways. And we still have 2 cards in our hand that are preserved. Just get some units out of the deck, you know? Alright, so we do have the gift for a guard and silence. This is just an incant. This makes other things cheap. This is just a good play. This will draw 3 cards. And they're spells that I don't really care if they consume, honestly. I'd rather just, you know, play them for the incants, really. You have Spell Shield 2 and Stealth. You know what? I don't know, I was thinking about using a torch on you, but I think this is okay. You do have 30 Frostbite, and it's only gonna get, you know, larger as time goes on. You are taking 25 damage. Again, you're doing your job. You're stopping the units before they move up. Thank you. Thank you! And now you're not hitting the boss, because the boss has stealth. At least they are still gaining, you're unlocked, right? You are unlocked. At least you are still gaining Frostbite, but you're not getting hit by the Horned Warrior at all. So Twinbreaker says, it's hard for you to like gift for a guard. I know it can be powerful, but I feel like it's just more deck thinner. It is deck thinner, but it's deck thinner in a good way, because if you have a thick deck like this one that we have, I don't care about consuming cards, and I actually like gift for a guard right now because it lets me incant more to get the Soul Guard out. Really, gift for a guard is for when you want quantity. You just want a lot of spells to get chucked out, and you don't really care about them consuming. I think it's also very good for Wormkin, of course. Wormkin would be amazing with it. This is actually, like, perfectly fine. We are gonna play Gift for a Guard. Taking 26. I do want you to come back next turn, so you have to be low enough that you're dying. And you're essentially low enough that you're dying right now. That's probably not the right idea. We'll play Gift for a Guard. I hope it draws the Preserve card. Where is it? There it is. It didn't, but that's okay. Really wanted Horned Warrior to be replayed here in a couple of turns, but maybe we can still make that happen. Okay, that'll kill you. This is actually not what I wanted, so I'm gonna torch you. And then, I think that's okay. We should have played Siren's Song, because he would have been dazed. Also, don't forget about the fact that you're consuming all of your cards. We did get a Horned Warrior. Oh, but I can't kill him. I can't kill this Horned Warrior. That's what I wanted. You are dying, which is beautiful. The fact that you're not dying is a slight pain in the ass. So we might as well just let you live for another turn. I'll torch you later. So I guess we'll start with Ice Tornado. It'll consume, but whatever. At least now I'm paying attention to it. 10-3. Hold on. This is fine. Okay. Ba ba. 0020, welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Taking 300 damage. That's not enough. 1700 is a little bit better. Now, we're gonna still incant down here though. We do have the Preserve card. If we draw fast enough, we can get the Horned Warrior out and replay him here. So we're gonna start. We're gonna also keep this card forever. We're gonna start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We know the cards that it is gonna draw. We're gonna murder you. They're taking 1772. That didn't really change much, to be honest. We might as well preserve something. And then, the incanting could help to make a unit live for like one more turn if we get lucky. Didn't, but that's okay. 17, I mean, you have 136 Frostbite and you're gonna get more later too. And you know what? We got Horned Warrior. So now we have to think, do we want a Titan Sentry or a Horned Warrior? What gives us more value? I think we'll start here just to make sure you don't hurt the pyre. Still have 1 energy. I think the Horned Warrior. How much damage do you do? 16 times 3? That is 10 Frostbite a hit. We could easily get you to like 200 Frostbite. Changed my mind. We're gonna play you. Okay. Cause like, I mean, oh man, I don't know. You have 200 Frostbite. You're only taking 1,000 damage? Dude, I think we're dead. I think we are straight up dead. I think we're straight up dead. We weren't doing enough damage. Oh! One more turn would have done it. One more turn would have done it. You know what? I think maybe, I should have run the math. I think we would have done more damage with the Horned Warrior, because if he lived for 2 turns, which he would have, he would have done 60 and then 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. I feel like that may have been better, but I don't know, because the Frostbite did stack up like another 100 points. Regardless, that was still a fun run. Close to being a success. I feel like we had some very good units that were upgraded very well on that run. Okay, yeah, you're times 3. It just doesn't count the Gurg's Goad. Very close. Very, very close. I still don't know how we would have really fared on Last Divinity. I don't understand why Last Divinity even really has that modifier that's like every turn remove, or when something does damage, remove it. Because it basically just exactly counters Frostbite. It doesn't really counter anything else. Well, I guess it does counter Reap, but that's to a smaller extent. It does make it hard to plan around an ice build. I think we could have done it, though. I think we could have done it with the Horned Warriors backing us up. Maybe we should have gone capacity, because if we went capacity, then we could have put the Horned Warriors behind the Titan Sentries, and that would have been enough of a difference to really make the victory happen. So I think I went too hard into draw with playing spells with Split Anvil. We didn't really have great spells anyways. Some Helical Crystaluses and, Forgotten Powers. I think we should have gone into the units with capacity, because we were building around big replayable units. That should have been the path. At least we acknowledge the mistake. At least we know of the mistake. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.